Um, it's insane, really, because I was a huge fan of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and now to be part of the 6 movies, which will eventually tell the entire story of Bilbo and Frodo, is a great honor.
Do you think you will have the time to do other work, or you've been kidnapped by Peter Jackson?
I'm happy to be kidnapped by Peter Jackson. If the phone rings and Pete says come back and work in New Zealand anytime, I'll be there, because he's a great guy, and I've really enjoyed this process.
Like the experience of seeing the movie is very, very enriching, because as an audience, you're within the whole story. I mean, it's very intense with the 3D glasses and all that. How difficult was it for you to believe what you were doing, considering that I'm assuming a lot of stuff was done in post-production?
Not as difficult as I would have imagined, actually, and I think that's part of the skill that one hones when you come to work in this way, is that it's about concentration and imagination. So concentration for me means trying to stay with the character all day, and the imagination is about looking at the concept art and receiving Pete's inspiration, so that when you look at a green screen, you're seeing a dragon or Erebor, and I really did have that.
What's the quality that you like the most about Thorin, about your character?
I like his sense of honor and loyalty, but I also enjoy the complexity of the anxiety he has inside of him, which doubts that he's capable of this quest and that he may not become king.
Yeah, Academy members in Hollywood loved Lord of the Rings, and it got like 11 Oscars, right? A lot. Do you think the same thing is going to happen with The Hobbit?
I have no idea. I just hope that audiences respond to it and feel that it's connected to the Lord of the Rings, and that their revisit to Middle-earth is as fulfilling as it was when Pete released the first of the trilogy in 2000.
Do you think your character has contradictions, or he grows within the story?
Yes, without a doubt. I mean, he's changed beyond recognition by the end of the film, in a good way and in a bad way. His character evolves through his relationship with Bilbo and with Gandalf, and his character implodes in relationship to the gold and the dragon. So it's really interesting.
For some people, acting is a way of running away from who they are. Is that the case?
It's not really running away. It's about taking parts of yourself that you're perhaps not able to bring into civilized life, and giving them vent through a character. So that's why I suppose the extremes of character are always interesting to a very grey, boring person like me.
Are you boring?
I'm terribly boring.
So do you think that after working in this great fantasy movie in which anything is possible because it's a fictional story, you will have problems working in real scripts? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
that's
a drama.
or that's yet to be seen. Who knows? I hope not.
And what do you think is going to be The Hobbit? I mean, Lord of the Rings, and many people who work with Peter Jackson had great careers. You already have a career, but what do you think is the impact going to be? Or you don't think of those things?
I have no idea. I mean, all we can do now is to show our film to the world and hope they come back for the second one next year, and then the third one the year after, and follow the story and engage with this character. That's all I hope for.